Hey, what it do, guys? Your boy Dizzy, and I'm back again. Man, right now, honestly, I just want to go ahead, come through, just chill, and just play some video games right now. Uh, hey, what's up, Peanut? Peanut, why you jumping on me, bro? Come on now. I love you, bro. Move, bro. Alright, bro. You want to take that? That's cool. Resonance. But yeah, I hope everybody's day is going pretty good right now, man. Because I kind of just woke up just a little earlier, actually. Excuse me. Hey, I remember that fucking boss fight, bro. That was a fucking alligator crocodile thing mixed with something else, bro. That shot fucking electricity and fucking shockwaves at my ass, bro. Trippy as fuck. Let me turn that down a little bit. There we go. Oh man, it's hard as fuck to actually get this audio shit sounding right. You know what I mean? Cause it gets so hard, like talking in this shit that it's like peaks and everything. But honestly though, it's actually kind of hard for me to really talk, mainly because I ended up fucking up my lungs a couple months back. I ended up getting a bunch of blood in my lungs, so it like kind of fucked it up, made it hard to talk. Not to mention, since I basically have been basically solo by myself in this house, I ain't really been talking to much people, so the ability to really speak kind of is hit or miss. Know what I mean? So it's like, yeah. Hey man, will you move, bro? Hey, Roxy, you too, bro. Don't be getting under the desk. I love you. Move. See, that's why you got tangled up in them fucking wires, bro. Alright, real talk though, man. I hate this fucking commercial ad break shit for fucking Twitch. Fuck all that. The foe lies within thyself. Wait, self or thyself? I don't know. But yeah, I was going to as well too just talk about some crazy shit that happened yesterday. It's kind of cool. I fuck with the neighbors, bro. Like they good as like they cool people. Like they good people and everything. Bro, move. Peanut. Sorry, I'm trying to I'm trying not to yell at the dog that's sitting on my lap. But yeah, so all right, bet. So right now I just want to go ahead and hop back into some Parasite Eve. Last time we actually played the game, we got pretty decent to where we beat the second boss, I think. Or got into like a second boss fight because I need some water, bro, because my throat dry. Hey, what are you chewing? Ah, shit. But yeah, but I hope everybody's having a good day, and I hope everybody's having a nice Thursday. Weekend's coming up. Know what I mean? Uh, and if anyone's curious about the whole situation going on with my family and then like my pops and everything, I don't mind talking about it. But right now, for now, I'm just gonna just hop in some games. I realized for the past couple streams, I basically have been, how do you say, kind of like in a negative mindset to where I can't really focus on the games as much. But this is one of them games that I really got into. But yeah, so uh, yeah, so basically the last time we played, we basically have gotten through the very beginning of the game where we were at this play, and then basically everybody caught fire, bro. We're the only person in that building that didn't catch fire. The main singer turned into this weird mutant. Well, I say mutant, but she called it an evolution because apparently the mitochondria I don't know, man. The mitochondria in the body is evolving or some shit like that. And come on, get down. Move, Peanut. Thank you. Love you. Thank you. But yeah, so basically, uh, we ended up basically being at this play, or was it an opera or something like that? That basically the entire building caught fire because everybody started spontaneously combusting, right? And then basically we had to fight our like not fight our way, but we basically had to get our way down into the sewer and basically chase like the main singer lady because she turned into like this tall red thing, I guess. Well, I guess you saw her actually in the beginning, but yeah, so that red lady. But yeah, so that, and then we were chasing her through the sewers up until we got to this monster. The best way to explain it, it was a mixture of like a crocodile. Wait, was it a crocodile or was it more like a? Damn, I don't even know. Was it a crocodile or was it like a rat that evolved? But I know that motherfucker was big. And then it was such a weird fight, bro, because it was like it shot lightning at me. It fucking started shooting shockwaves through its tail. And I'm just like, bro, what the hell are you? You know what I mean? Anyway, so right now we already got past the first day. Now we beginning a day 2. That's a hell of a day, I guess, man. You know what I mean? Shit. Let's go. But yeah, I was gonna say though. So basically, last night, right? Trying to think. Yesterday, I ended up going to church, and or basically, I ain't gone to church in I don't know how long, man. It's been years. But basically, I ended up going because my homeboy invited me, and the thing is though, with everything going on, with my pops, right? So at this point, he is making improvements, but it's not like the doctors really see it as improvements because he still can't like talk or do what they tell him to do. All right, hey, are you okay? You ought to be resting. Wish I could, but I'm the only one who knows what happened last night. I've been gathering some info on Melissa. She got no relatives. And yeah, so I guess that person was the one that's the one that turned into the thing. Oh shit. Fuck, sorry I had a burp. So no close friends. She was sick, often always on some kind of medication. The people on the opera said they were amazed she could even stand on stage. Her apartment burned down right after the incident, so we have no info on her medication. So what's the spontaneous? Exactly. See, that's what I was saying, man. It's interesting because spontaneous combustion is a is it like a theory or is it like a because I know that basically spontaneous combustion is one of those things where basically you essentially just burst into flames, right? But there's like no, there have been, I don't know if there's been documented instances or stuff like that, but there have been uh instances where like it doesn't make sense how the fuck that person just automatically caught fire, right? There's always outside factors and shit like that, but spontaneous combustion still has not been. I don't know if it's been fully ever been proven or not, but it's still like a theory. I think. I don't honestly know, man. I'm like that kind of science is way out of my pay grade. You know what I mean? I deal more with medicine, not with theories and stuff like that. Anyway, sorry for rambling. Uh, so what's this spontaneous combustion all about? It wasn't exactly spontaneous. People were actually set on fire. Oh, come on. Like one of those ESP things? That's the best way to describe it for now. ESP, huh? Well, I'm not buying it. But if you're right, we are how are we supposed to deal with something like that? Motion the front door. All right. I believe her. I believe her. After all, I is the only witness so far. But if you're gonna take on a suspect like that, you better ask Baker for a better sidearm. All right, so we got to go downstairs. Baker. I read your report. Still hard to believe, but we can't deny all the deaths. We're going to go all out to solve this case. Damn, man. Fuck, I feel like I need to do some kind of breathing treatment or something, bro, because my lungs feel dry as hell. We're going to go all out and solve this case. Make sure you're well equipped. And I apologize as well too, not really, because this is just kind of how I talk. And a lot of people may not like it, but hey, you know what it is. And no offense, if y'all don't like it, y'all can just go somewhere else. I don't really mind. But yeah, I still love y'all though. Go down to the weapons department and give this permit to Torres. He'll help you out. Mod permit. I bet. So I had to go downstairs. But yeah, so basically, wait, hold on. Can I talk to him again? You got something else to say to me, bruh? Anyway, wait, can I go back in there? But yeah, so basically, it was really weird because, I talk to you, bro? You don't want to talk to me no more? Okay, go over here, talk to you. Come back later. All right, bro. But yeah, so yesterday, okay, I gotta go downstairs. Let's go out here. Some stairs. What's good, bro? Cat, the weapons department. You didn't hear last night, did you? It's right downstairs. Oh, you didn't hit your head last night, right? Downstairs. All right. So is this the first floor, second floor? Here? Oh, can I go in here? I don't know. Wait. Oh, yes, I can. Wayne, hey there, good looking. Cut the crap, Wayne. Where's Torres? That Baldy? Who knows? So will it be shotgun, rocket launcher? Wayne! My bad, I mean to peek the shit. Ooh. Idiots like you are the reason why guns won't disappear from this country. Hey, man, you know what? I genuinely believe guns are an important thing to have in the country, mainly because for self-defense, right? At the same time, a lot of people gonna be like, bro, you were shot by a gun. I know. I was shot in my home trying to protect my family. It is what it is. Know what I mean? But would I have changed things? Hell no. Get your ass back to weapons storage. You're far from ready to be handling guns in here. Okay, sheesh. Oh, sheesh. But so guns. I like guns. They cool. They fun. I have a multitude of guns, but still, Taurus. I need some equipment for last night's case. Heard it was quite a mess, but as long as the as long as cops rely on guns, criminals will too. It's a vicious cycle. I hate to hand a weapon to a young cop like you, but I hear it isn't for your ordinary crook. Guess I can't send you off with empty-handed. So how the fuck do we even fight that thing? I'm just call it a thing. I'm not even gonna call her name. Here, this is the most powerful gun I can allow you to have. You give me M16? I bet. You know what? I ain't even gonna talk shit. You know what we need though? An M16 with a rocket launcher, bro. You need the Scarface combo. The Scarface combo is goated. You got the what? The new noob tube launcher on that bitch. I forgot what was it called. Nah, cause the Keystone or the whatever it's called. I forgot the gravestone or keystone is the shotgun. But what was the grenade launcher? Don't remember off rip. I'll come back to that. Captain Baker already modified. Already notified me, showing me your no modifications permit again. All right, here. Here. Which gun? Oh shit, I can modify a gun. Hold up. Oh, I got a 1911. Honestly, I want to modify the 1911 because that one can hit harder. I don't know if they take the same ammunition though. So, I mean, I know that actually, what is this kind of gun anyway? M84. I don't know what that is off rip. Hold on. Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Fuck no. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, I've learned already that if you get these spam calls and it's a computerized voice, all you gotta do is say a cuss word and then it'll automatically fuck off the prompt. But the 1911 is what I want to get modified, but oh man, hold on. Come back, a modification permit. You need to tune up your equipment. That's cool. Oh fuck. Don't tell Taurus, but you can use your tool to tune up your guns. You can rearrange equipment parameters and add effects to tweak your equipment. I can show you some cool tune-up techniques. All right. So we have modifications in the system in this game. That's cool. Tune-up icon using the tool item. Using the tool item. What? Using the tool item, you can add or remove parameters and add effects on your weapon or armor to create your customized equipment. If you remove an added effect from a weapon or armor, that equipment will disappear. What? I don't know why for some reason when I said that, it made me think of that face of that of that one meme. You know, whenever like it's that white lady with blonde hair and she just staring, but it's from a can of peas. Like a lot of people don't realize that pic. No, was it from hat peas or was it something else? I thought it was from something specific, but yeah. But never mind. That's the first meme that I actually saw that shit. Never mind. But yeah, so it's like yeah, just what but yeah. So whatever I modify, if I take it off, it disappears. Not the modification, but the entire weapon and equipment. That is bogus. If you remove an added effect from a weapon or armor, the equipment will disappear. The number of added effects that can be attached to a piece of equipment is determined by the number of slots on that equipment. You can increase the number of slots by getting your equipment modified at the NYPD department. Interesting. Yo, I just realized something. The fuck was that, Roxy? You good? Fuck you try to bite? Was it a fly or something? You straight? Alright. You got it. Trust me. You can never have too much firepower. Of course, can't use them without bullets, so you better make sure you have your club. Okay? Just in case, you know? Now, why don't you leave the stuff you don't need with me? Okay. Cancel. I'm straight around that. So, alright. So, a modification, right? So, I got this one. Wait. Damn, I can't even look at him. Alright, you know what? Here, let me do this real quick. So, let's see here. So, we got a mod permit. So, this one has one modification slot. This one does not. So, I think the best option for a mod, because that has a slot too, would be to modify this one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, bet. All set. Appreciated. But just remember, cops own guns for protection. Don't let the guns own you. Hell yeah, brother. You want to leave something here? Yeah, store items. Because I ain't even using this shit no more. Move. There. Move. Oh. My fault. I was about to. I had to sneeze. Actually, let me do something real quick. Hold on. Actually, I'm probably put on some music too. Because, I don't know. Just like the silence just like pisses me off.
Can I just get this other stuff?
All right, guys, I'm back. Let's see here. Not sure why it's not picking up. There we go. But yeah, so man, shit, I had to stretch. So let's go ahead and continue with this. I don't think I have any item. Let me see here. Nope. So we got a club M16. I'm debating if I want to leave the M84. I mean, since I already got the 1911, I'll drop off that M84. So store equipment. Select. We have ammo crate up in here. Oh, we ain't got jack shit up in there though. And we ain't got no. Oh, here we go. 78. I was like, we ain't got no fucking bullets either, bruh. Move here. There we go. All right, cool. Let's roll. Hold on, let me do something real quick. There's the music I was looking for. But anyway, well, that's not the music I was looking for, but yeah, there's background music finally. But yeah, so now that we got a gun, wait, what are we supposed to do now? Oh, my fucking shoulder's hurting right now, man. Where am I sling though? Hey, you know what the crazy thing is? Y'all look just like fucking Roxy, bro. What? But Roxy's actually the other way around. She's more black than brown. Yeah. She's really more of like a I'm not really sure how to explain what she is. She like a German Shepherd Rottweiler mix, right? So she cool, but she only like about a year old, bro. But she's fucking big, bro. Like, dude, let me tell you, man. Like, so so the other dog that we got, the other big dog we got is a golden lab, right? So we have a golden lab that was my brother's. Rest in peace, my brother, bro. When he passed away last year, I had to basically take her in. Well, I was gonna take her in regardless because, you know what I mean, because she was my brother's dog and I was basically around her for a few years, so she knows me. And the thing is, though, she don't like, or that's not that she don't like, she just don't trust men or trust males because she had an abusive male owner before. So back whenever she first came to us, man, she was scared. She would like run away, piss and shit everywhere, bro. She was scared. I love to just watch them always come here to relax after my shift. I feel that, bro. That's some beautiful dogs. Hey, Roxy, I think I found your cousins, bro. But yeah, so basically with Honey, right? She's about 9 years old. I would think. Authorized weapons department. Wait, I thought I needed to come to. Never mind. So now that we got the new gun, right? Where do we go next? Obviously not this way. But yeah, so basically, Roxy's about a year old. Me, what the? Who are you? You're new. I fuck with the fit though, bruh. You got a big ass forehead though, bruh. That's a 9 head. Hey there, you lost? Ben? Daddy? Oh, this is Ben. Man, this is Aya. Now, what are you doing here? Here. Bro, I cannot. Bro, his head is fucking my head up, bro. Here, tickets. Oh yeah, the concert. Sorry, Daddy's real busy today. I promise I'll make up for it. Fine. Just threw them tickets on the ground, bro. Ben, don't walk away from your father. Man, the amount of times. There we go. I'm gonna leave it like this for right now because it's still not perfect. What the fuck was that? Oh, whatever. But yeah, so guess every kid needs a mother. That's not true. I was raised by my father too after my mom died. I always was grateful for him. Yeah, well, his mother's alive. Damn. I know some homies that they've gone through that. lot of them actually turned out to be really fucking amazing people. And I am proud to call them my brothers, bro. You met Daniel's son, Ben? Daniel divorced his wife last year. This was before you were assigned him. He kept saying every boy needs a father, so he fought for Ben's custody with Lorraine, his ex-wife. Well, he won, but being a cop, I doubt if he has time to spend time with him. Oh yeah, Captain Baker was looking for you. Alright, so now I gotta talk to Baker. Anyway, but yeah, so I literally forgot everything I was talking about. Wait. Everything I was talking about earlier. Oh yeah, so basically with so I'm gonna backtrack through all the conversations I was having. So Roxy's already taller now than Honey. And Honey's about 9 years old. Maybe about 9 years old. Roxy's about a year and a half. It is blowing my fucking mind, bro. But if you were right, now we are supposed to deal with something like that. Okay, yeah, don't worry, we will deal with it. We will handle it, bruh. Excuse me. Sir. God damn, who the fuck is calling right now, bro? Hello?
Hey, hi there. This is Ryan calling from Bright Path Health. Did I catch you at an okay time? So, reason I'm reaching out, we're doing a quick benefits review for Medicare members, and a lot of folks are actually missing out on stuff they're already entitled to. Do you have, both Part A and Part B right now?
That ain't none of your. Oh, they hung up the phone. Oh man, I think that the people already know that calling me and allowing it to get into the point where it allows to start speaking is not gonna be fun for them. You were looking for me? Yes, we're having a press conference now. I want you there too. Me? That's right. You'll be on national television as the sole survivor of the incident. I see. But you only answer when I ask you. The media is just looking for anything to grill us about. Oh, no shit, bro. You literally have a whole building of people that literally caught fire. And y'all don't know jack shit about what's going on. And y'all ain't listening to the girl that survived all this shit, bro. Y'all trying to keep that shit undercover, bro. It's like literally. That's literally like the shit going on, like with the war and shit, bro. They lying about the numbers and shit, bro. Come on now. People ain't stupid. They may even turn you into a suspect, so let me do the talking. Understood? Yes, sir. Okay, then let's go meet the press. So, you are saying this could be the work of a terrorist? I would say this is 99, right? So, this was before the World Trade Centers, right? So, for like you don't know, I'm in my, so I literally just turned like what, 33, I think. So it's like I've seen all the shit prior to like the World Trade Centers and stuff like that and all and everything. So after that first shit ended up happening, terrorism not supposedly, but like basically it's like terrorism became the main focus of our country, which is really fucking stupid, man. Because at this point, man, the call's coming from within the damn house when it comes to terrorists, I think now. But yeah, so you're saying this could be the work of a terrorist. That is what we're currently speculating. How about accounts of officers and firemen at the scene bursting into flames? Oh man, I didn't even realize the laws and the laws and the fire people, man, were burning up. I thought it was only the people that were like inside that building. That was due to a rare, highly flammable chemical which was used to start the fire. Nigga, you straight lying through your fucking teeth. Another question. Then how did Detective Bree survive without so much as a minor burn? Well, that is a result of her quick thinking and training as an officer. I'll be real, fuck all that shit, bro. I ain't got beef with all officers, but that is the stupidest shit I've heard. I've lived through a scenario when their quick thinking almost cost me my fucking life because they're too stupid to identify a proper threat. So no, the quick thinking and the training and shit. Hell no. I've literally seen where they try to paint me into the villain and shit like that, bruh. It's like y'all try to kill me in my own house for trying to protect my family and say I'm the bad guy. And like, bro, no. Sorry, now I'm just getting more like now just venting. I'm asking her the question. She said that my mitochondria were a mutation. Aya, your mitochondria? Who said this? Melissa. No, she was Eve. But according to the report, Melissa Pierce was killed in the fire. Melissa did die. Her body had been taken over by this Eve. What's this Eve? Some kind of alien? Please, please. She's very tired and we are still investigating. That will be all for today. I thought I told you not to say anything. I'm telling the truth, sir. Hey, yo, same thing here. That is not the point. Who's going to believe you? You only stir up the media and cause people to panic. Sir, she was only... Baker here. Who? What does he want? Well, put him through then. This is Captain Baker. What? Me? You'll have to speak up. Yes? What? Yes. Alright. Some Japanese scientists, I think, couldn't understand his English too well. He was raving about some... Man, I got a lot. I need to get some water, bro. All this talking is... Wait, hold on. I'll be right back. I need... Wait, where'd my vape go? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, knocked over a can. Oh, there it is. There we go. They're written by the Mito something says he's coming over. Mito? Is it mitochondria? You mean the thing that the cell that makes energy from oxygen? Excuse me. Might have heard about that in school. Come on, bro. Everybody knows from school the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Everybody know that. That's what Eve had said. That's that it's time for the mitochondria to be set free. How do I just read that? Hey, I just read that some researcher at the museum wrote a new theorem on them. Sir, I'm taking Aya to go talk to this researcher. Go, better get there before the media. It may explain that phone call too. Yes, sir. Come, Aya. But yeah, so, basically right now what's going on with, well, not what I was talking about a little while ago, but basically, I'll bring the car around, meet me at the front. It's so interesting because it's harder to talk with games like these because you have to read everything. I mean, I can go through and not read it, but I don't know. I prefer to read everything. All right, so we got to go outside. But yeah, so in a weird way, there's a lot of shit going on. Not like negatively, but just wait, I'm an idiot. I gotta go this way. Like basically right now, my father is currently at a skilled nursing facility because he got moved from one place to another. And this is one thing I realized, man, this healthcare system is all fucked off. It's all nothing but money. Like, dead ass, bro. The moment you can't pay, they kick your ass out. At the moment that they don't want you there, they'll kick your ass out. It is what it is. Because what ended up happening, right, was so basically my father ended up having a brain infection. He ended up staying in a brain infection. And this is actually the wildest shit I learned from my homeboys, and I feel like a massive stupid motherfucker for this shit. I did not know that an infection in your mouth can spread to different parts of your body, as in going up to the top and getting into your brain. So that's what ended up happening, because my father basically never really took care of his teeth, and he only had about 4 teeth left, and he would sit there, play, like wiggle them. And what ended up happening a few months back in the end of January, right, was he ended up falling, because basically I was up in Austin for work. My dad was over at the house. I was gonna come back that day, because I'll get off work and come back home. So basically, I got a phone call from my dad. He was calling me, he was drunk, and he was like, hey, I need the ambulance. So we called him. I'm like, what the fuck happened? He said, I fell, hit my head. I'm like, damn, I bet. I could already tell by how he was talking that he you know what I mean, he already been like sipping a few. So I'm like, damn, alright. So EMS comes, they help him out. And the next thing you know, he's straight, right? So the hospital calls me and says, hey, you know what? We think he alright. We're gonna go ahead and just stitch up his head, and then by the time you get over here, you can take him home. Man, not even fucking 15 minutes later, bro, they call me back. Oh yeah, we're sending your dad by helicopter over to the army base over there so he can get medical treatment. What the fuck you mean? Oh, he's bleeding in the head, in his brain. Or not bleeding in the brain, but he's bleeding in his skull. So basically, he was bleeding in the space between the skull and the brain. Basically, he had something called what's it called? He had a bleed in the meningeal layer of the brain, and then they had to do an embolization of it, so this way it would stop the bleeding. Then they had to do a burr hole, drill a hole in that nigga's head through his skull to basically put some tubes in that bitch and drain it, right? So, fast forward 2 weeks, he's good, he's discharged, ain't nothing bad. He's recovering, doing good. I'm over at the house taking care of him. Now, I mean, I only expected to be gone, shit, maybe 4 weeks, maybe not, less than that actually. I expected to be gone maybe like 3 weeks. Because because regardless or not, the bills still keep coming in. It don't matter if you don't work or not, bills gonna come in no matter what. So you gotta keep on the grind. And not even on the grind really though, in a weird way, I found out that God gonna make a way no matter what. But yeah. So basically what ended up happening was, and a lot of people probably don't even care to hear this stuff, but yeah. So what ended up happening was, because, and this is only what I found out from the doctors over in this other place where he got sent to after he got sent back to the other place he went to first. So what ended up happening was, I think probably maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks or so after, and I was about to go to work the next day, and then basically I wake up and I find my dad on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And he's not really saying anything. I pick him up and I put him on the couch. I'm like, Dad, you good? Wait, like he talked to me, and he's just standing there, and he you know what I mean? He's talking to me. He's talking to me, and he ain't really, not much, but he's like, I'm okay. I'm like, nah, Dad. I'm like, hey, you look like you're having a stroke, because the left side of your mouth is hanging open. Can you pick up your left arm? Can you move your left leg? Anything like that? And my dad's one of those people that do not want to go to the hospital. He does everything he can to avoid going to the hospital. So basically, I'm like, Dad, I'm gonna be real with you. We gotta go to the hospital now, because what ended up happening as well too was my dad. And here's the craziest thing, was the fact that my dad had actually managed to pop open his incision about 3 weeks or so after it was already closed. Or not, about 2 weeks or so after it was closed. 3 weeks, I think. But yeah, so basically he pops open his incision, And then we're starting to notice that there's pus coming out. And we're like, there's no way it's... What the fuck is that? Foxy, what you doing, mother girl, bro? But yeah, so, basically, that, he started leaking pus from the incision. And we're like, hold up. It's only been open for like a day or two. What the fuck is going on here? So I'm like, yo, me being concerned, I'm like, yo, you know what? We gotta go to the hospital. So, and this is about 2 days before my dad got sent back to San Antonio. And basically, my father basically I popped open his incision, and damn, I'm trying to figure out the proper timeline on how to say this. Because basically, from him getting back home, he was good. Incision popped open. He started feeling more sicker. We went to the hospital, where he didn't really say he felt sick, but still, to me, I was checking his temperature. He ran a fever, so I'm like, nah, we gotta get you. You know what I mean? Over there. But what he was doing as well too was taking Tylenol to mask the what you call it, because so he wouldn't have to go to the hospital. Because my dad was telling me he didn't want to go back, because if he did, they were going to send him back to San Antonio. I'm like, well, if you have to, you have to. You know what I mean? So, basically, he got sent. Okay, so anyway, so basically, we go back to the hospital. They check him over, and then basically they're like, we'll give him. It'll close on its own. We'll go ahead and just write a prescription for this antibiotic ointment, right? Mupirocin. So I'm like, bro, do you not see all that shit coming out of his head? And I'm like, yo, y'all do realize that there's a fucking hole in his skull. And in my mind, I'm thinking an infection had got into the cut. So I'm thinking an infection is going from the outside in to his brain. So then they're like, oh no, it'll be fine. That's what pulls up on his own. But yeah, blah blah, hooping, hollering and shit like that. Well, ain't hooping, hollering, but still. But like, anyway, so basically, they sent him home, not realizing that he had a brain injury, not brain injury, but like, because his brain was fine. It just bled a little bit. But basically, he had a brain procedure done, essentially, in essence. So they didn't realize that, so they sent him on his way. A few days later, he's basically having a stroke. So I called the ambulance, and then the ambulance comes through, and by some crazy miracle, it was wild. By some crazy miracle, it was the dude. So it was the dude that had helped my dad during that initial call that he ended up being sent to San Antonio, because he had gone on a vacation. So apparently, it is just me talking to him in the ambulance. So basically, he comes in with another dude. I'm talking with them, explaining to him, hey, my dad isn't doing too well. They're trying to have him do all these tests, or like you know, like quick physical exams. None. They're like, all right. And then I'm telling them, or like they're looking at it, and they're like, yeah, there's an infection going on here. And then they're like, and then the guy was like, now so explaining to them that my dad had wanted to wait. For some reason, he'd wanted to wait until his appointment, which was going to be the following week, the following Thursday, to go be concerned about it. I'm like, Dad, you gotta be concerned now. So basically, the guy's like, you know what? Nah, his appointment's gonna be now. We're expediting it from not next week to now, because I'm calling in helicopter. So he calls a helicopter in immediately, and it's crazy because if that dude was not there, if that dude had not been there and actually had called the helicopter, my dad actually probably would have been dead by now, because we would have just gone back to the hospital. They would have did some CTs and shit like that. They would have not have known what to do. They would have waited, because basically what had happened was his brain, because of the infection, had started to swell. It had started to swell to the point to where it was trying to squish it out of the skull, as well as popping blood vessels. So he got rushed into emergency surgery, where they had to take off a part of the skull. They had to do what's called a craniotomy, and they took off a chunk of his skull. They kept his skull. I don't know why, because you're not supposed to, but they kept his skull. And yeah, so basically my dad had gone into the hospital and it basically came out, for lack of better words, a vegetable. So in the meantime though, I'm trying to figure out how to take care of him and all this stuff. Because my goal at this point now, I got everybody trying to pie to grab him and basically trying to send him off to different kinds of nursing homes. I'm like, no, fuck all that shit, man. My dad ain't gonna be in no fucking nursing home, bro. Y'all got me fucked up. I didn't even put my mom in nursing home. You think I put my dad in nursing home? Hell no. That got me twisted. But yeah, so basically, and I apologize for talking so much and not really playing the game. I'm just kind of just venting at the moment. But yeah, so basically after that, anyway, so basically the guy's like, you know what, we're sending him back to San Antonio now. We're not even going to take him to the hospital over here because he is in bad shape. So I ride with them over to the airport. I'm chilling with them, talking to my dad, and then they see a helicopter come in, they load him up. I talk to everybody, help them with the handoffs and everything, and they send him out. So he finally gets there. I call the ER and be like, all right, cool, take off up there, right? I'm like, bet. And basically where my dad's at, he was sent to some kind of military base, and that has like a really good hospital. So basically he was there, and then I had to get to him as soon as I could, you know what I mean? Because the doctors needed to know some information that they did not know, that my father could not talk. I mean, my dad could talk, but my dad is one of the people that if he don't know you, he ain't gonna fucking talk to you. He ain't gonna want to say shit to you. It's just gonna be like, yeah, and he'll just mumble this. Anyway, but yeah, so finally get to the military base, and apparently because of the war in Iran, they have extremely heightened security now, or they have extra security steps now. So basically it took about 2.5 hours to almost 3 hours to finally get through security to get onto the military base just to get to the hospital. And because of my injuries, me being shot and shit like that, it's hard for me to walk. It takes a bit of time because now I have to use a cane. My arm is in a sling and all kind of shit like this, right? So it's hard to move around. But I got there, bro. I got all the way to the ER because I knew where the ER was at, because I was there the first time. We ended up back there in January. So I get up there and I'm like, hey, yo, my name's this. I'm looking for this patient. Oh yeah, in that bay. I take off immediately down the bay, fast as I can hobble, bro. But it's like just boom, just cane go pop, 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 cane is moving. So I get to the bay and everything. So basically, instead of going the traditional way, I went around a different way to take a shortcut. And yeah, so I got there faster. And then my dad's basically in this big ass fucking like sliding doors. If anybody's ever been in the ICU, it's kind of like that, but bigger, wider. So basically I get up in there and I'm like, as soon as I come into the door, the anesthesiologist comes through. They're like, oh hey, who are you? I'm like, hey, I'm the son. What's going on? They're like, okay, hey, so we're taking them up to emergency surgery now because they had to do a washout. So essentially what they had to do was wash out his incision at first, or wash out the cut that had opened back up again. So they had to reopen the cut, wash it out, and then they were close it back up. So that was what they were supposed to do, right? That's the game plan. So I'm telling my dad, and my dad still can't talk, mind you. So my dad, I'm like, hey dad, I'm sorry. Looks like they're going to have to take you back there. They're going to do another surgery. Not really a surgery. They're going to go ahead and wash out that cut that's in your head. So it shouldn't be that long. He's like, okay, no problem. I'm like, all right, I love you. I gave him a hug, and then he said, love you too. And then I walked back over to the anesthesiologist, and then basically he started asking shit like, hey, who's the next kind of stuff. I'm like, hey, bro, don't. I'm like, I'm the next kind. That's all. That's all. Like, that's all. Like, he has family, he has cousins and brothers and stuff like that, but I'm the only one that he has. You know what I mean? It's just me and him. So basically he was like, is he married? Like, no, my mom died 3 years ago. So, they're like, okay. Basically there was like, hey, well, here's his stuff. We're gonna take care of him, but we don't know how well he's gonna recover and everything. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Just help him. So then I go back over to my dad, and then I give him a hug. I'm like, all right, Dad, I'll see you on the other side, okay? He's like, okay. And then they take him up there. I'm waiting at the hospital. 2 hours go by. 4 hours go by. Shit. Up to 8 hours, man. Wait, was it 8 hours? Let's see. Yeah, about 8 hours. Shit. For 8 hours, he finally comes out of surgery. And the anesthesiologist like, hey, he did really good. You know what? We think he's going to do a really good recovery. We got as much as we could out of the, we scraped out all the infection out of the skull, or out of his, out of the incision, and then cleaned out the inside of the skull. Because they started to say that apparently the infection had got into his skull, into his brain. But apparently it was the other way around. Was that okay? So here's a very weird situation, right? So basically, my father goes in, and then I had to come back to the house because it was already like 12 something already or so, and I won't you're not allowed to stay on the base. Like, they have strict visitation hours and shit to where you cannot be there after X amount of time. And if you are, well, shit, good luck to you. You know what I mean? So basically I'm like, all right, cool. I take off, and then next thing I know, I get a phone call. Hey, we're rushing you into the next morning. And I literally was seeing my dad that night. I got to see him in the ICU and everything, post surgery, talking with him. He wasn't talking, he was sleeping. But basically I was like, all right, cool. All right, he's safe and everything. That's good. I come back home. I get a phone call in the morning. He's being rushed to emergency surgery. His brain is starting to swell up. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? We have to have an emergency surgery. We have to remove part of the skull. And then they just went ahead and did it. I'm like, what the fuck? So basically, I know it's necessary because it was to save his life. Because if not, his brain was going to be literally squished like a grape. So basically, because of that, they were able to actually save his life. But at the same time, what ended up happening was because of the catastrophic damage that happened in his brain, it ended up popping a lot of blood vessels to where not a lot of blood vessels, he had multiple strokes essentially. And also the damage from the infection of the brain matter. But it's not impossible, but they say he's not likely going to recover. But I know deep down that he can and he will. Because a lot of people who have not, or that don't really know me that much, know that I've survived some shit that I should not be alive here for. I should not even be here streaming to this very day, bro. I should have been knocked off about 2 years ago. But hey, you know what? Still here, going strong. We're trying to go strong, you know what I mean? But yeah, so basically, after that, basically I'm there with them, and they put him on a ventilator. Even though he could breathe on his own, they wanted to put him on a ventilator so then this way he wasn't breathing too heavily, so it wouldn't pop the blood vessels in his head. They were keeping his blood pressure low, so this way the pressure wasn't building up, and everything. Because if your blood pressure gets high enough, man, you're gonna pop some shit. That's just what it is, bro. Your body can only take so much damage or so much pressure till it finally actually breaks. But yeah, or till it pops things or starts breaking down things to try to compensate for others. I only know that because that's why my right shoulder hurts now compared to my left shoulder, because I was shot basically almost through the neck or through I was shot in the shoulder, but close to the neck. That's how I actually ended up getting neck damage as well too. But yeah, so basically, because the left side is a lot weaker, the right side has to lift more to to compensate for that side. So basically, that's the reason why my right shoulder hurts now. But I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, so basically after my dad, like basically after that, he was on the ventilator for 2 weeks. They still wanted him to, okay, because at the time, really, what happened was his mouth was all slack jaw, and he couldn't control the muscles in his body at all. He could not move, could do nothing. His left eye would stay open, mouth slack jawed open, everything. Man, he like it looked like a straight traditional stroke. So, and at this point, they're like, man, you know what? We don't think he's gonna get better, but right now we know that he is improving slightly, but we don't think there's going to be any neurological, how do I say, neurological, not capabilities. And what we say? No, not sufficient, important. I don't know. It's a basically meaning like function. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. Well, you know what? I'm still going. You know, I think take care of him. I ain't gonna give up on him. You know what I mean? So basically, after that, they ended up putting a trach in him. They had to put a peg tube. He still can't eat. He can't really move. Can't talk. Nothing like that. The crazy thing is, now I started to notice. I've noticed actually that he. Oh shit! So basically, he can control all the muscles now in his face. So he's finally learning, or relearned to control the muscles in his face. He can twitch his fingers now. He can't really squeeze or do nothing. It's like he's physically trapped in his body. He can twitch his toes now finally, and I saw him actually start to raise his leg up actually, or pull his leg toward him. Whenever, like last time I was over there with him last time, I ended up like just like rubbing like on his chin. He actually managed to pull his leg back at least about 3 inches and then put it back down. I'm like, holy shit, I have never seen you do that before. And I've seen him one time actually manage to basically, like how they'll have him, they'll have his hand laying on his stomach or like whatever, you know what I mean? And then I seen him pick his hand up slowly up his chest and then come back down. I'm like, yo, man, you improving. And then now he can actually, in a weird way, respond to yes and no questions. Where it's like you ask him a question, like a yes or no question, and he'll twitch his head either up or twitch his head to the side. And that's when we started to realize, and it started freaking out the nurses this past weekend. They're like, holy shit, he's actually getting better. But like, it's not fast enough to what the doctors want, because the doctors literally kicked him out of the damn hospital. They kicked him out of the hospital this past Tuesday because and sent him to a fucking nursing home, man. But yeah, so I mean, anyway, so let me continue back. So basically, during the time up in San Antonio, he was good. He was up there, or not good. He was basically catatonic. But yeah, so after all of that, he was there for about let me think, 3 weeks or so until he became fully stable. Let me think. Hold on, it's 2 weeks for the trach. 2 weeks until they put the trach in him. Then they put the peg tube. So that was 3rd week. They had him for 3 weeks and they sent him out that week. So they sent him out after 3 weeks. And then, well, because basically since he wasn't actively dying anymore, he was stable. And a lot of people don't realize, man, stable does not mean good. Like, stable does not mean you're doing better, you're improving. It don't mean none of that shit. Stable just means that you're not actively dying. Like, bro. And I hate that like, whenever it's in a critical condition like this, they try to use that word stable as I don't say, not a placeholder, but like basically, hey, you know what, he like as a mask for, not even a mask, as a way to misconstrue to people, and I could be saying it's entirely wrong, misconstrue the improvement to the patient's family, right? Because people think stable, people think, okay, it's like stable income, stable household, all this other stuff, they think it's good. No, it just means it ain't falling apart. So basically, it's like, yeah, he's stable, so we don't want him here no more. We're sending, or he's not needed here no more. So we're going to be sending him to another facility, which is something called an LTAC, right? Long-term acute care. So basically, he was still needed acute care, which means he needs immediate health or assistance with it, because you know that basically he can't move, he can't talk, he needs specialized medical help. The hospital didn't want to deal with that, so you know what? They're like, hey, you know what? We only have people here up until this amount, and then we gotta send them to LTAC. So then they send him to LTAC, a place over in another city that's actually closer. So, and I don't mean to talk bad about all these people. They are very professional and whatnot, man. But this whole system is fucked off because all it is about money, bro. But yeah, so then basically he got sent to this other facility, and basically he was there, and then there for about maybe close to almost a month or so, maybe a month, maybe a month, I believe. And then this week they're like, hey, you know what? Because basically at this point now my dad is improving, but still not fast enough to where they think he can be sent home. And unfortunately at this point I cannot physically take care of him because I'm still recovering from my injuries, which makes me feel like shit, honestly, because I feel like I can't take care of my dad, man. Shit sucks. Yeah, so basically after they ended up checking him over, make sure he's good, took care of him. Very kind people. Like I said, people are kind, professional, whatnot. But at the end of the day, they're like, hey, you know what? We can only hold him up to this long, but that's as long as his insurance will pay for it. And you know what? After that, it's self-pay, which thing is unfortunately for me, I had lost my job. Well, I didn't lose my job. I basically got demoted down to as needed. I was full-time before my dad got injured. I had left to take care of him, and then because that turned into longer, that basically they could not rely on me in essence. So they're like, hey, you know what? We're gonna have to let you go. Not let you go, we'll switch to PRN. You're still with us, but we need you. So yeah, so that turned into that, and I'm grateful to God because here and there somehow I've been finding a way. I've been finding a way for me to at least have a little bit of food in my belly, and at least keep the lights on for right now. So I'm grateful. But yeah, so basically after this is basically stuff ran out. They initially tried to discharge. They say discharge, but basically kick him out. They tried to discharge him the week before, but the thing is, how do you discharge someone that can't move or talk? Does that really seem logical? Like, they can't move or talk, and you think that they're okay to go home and live a normal life? That's bait, and I know that discharging is just like, oh, he's just being leaving the hospital. Yeah, exactly, being discharged, bro. So, it's like, basically what happened was, since the facility no longer was getting paid, they're like, hey, you know, we're gonna send him to a nursing home or rehabilitation center. I'm like, all right. And then basically the lady talked me out of trying to do an appeal because she was like, hey, you know what? Based off all the discharges and stuff like that, you can appeal to have him stay here longer, but they're more than likely gonna deny you anyway, because based off all the discharging information, they're just gonna deny you. So I'm like, all right, that's kind of fucked up for you to be like, yeah, you can do this, but they're gonna straight up tell you no. How is that in any way advocating for the patient? Like, bro, what? But yeah, anyway. So basically, Tuesday rolls around, and I'm talking to the other facilities in the area, and then basically I want my dad in our town. So basically, the other facilities were responding. They're like, okay, yeah, we can take him, but we need to get the equipment, and it won't be until, which was today. So basically, which was Thursday. So they were like, hey, you know, then basically I was telling them, hey, you know what, the facility said they were taking. Cause okay, so what happened was, right. So the facility over here in my town. So the facility in my town, right? They initially denied him about a week ago. And so because of the trach, they needed specialized care and stuff like that. And so basically they're like, we can't take him, you know. So then out of the blue, the next Monday, they're like, hey, you know what, we will take him. We can take him and all this other stuff. We just got to get the equipment that we want him at this facility. You know, so I was like, all right, that's cool. And the reason why I want him in the town is so this way I can spend time with him. Right now, I already ran out of gas, so I can't even go up to go see him now. And it's fucking driving me insane. But I digress. Yeah, so basically, they're like, yeah, we'll take him, but the thing is that we won't be able to get him until Thursday. So I was like, all right, that's cool. Thank you so much. Like, thank you. And basically after that, hey, I apologize, Will, too, if anyone came here to watch some video games. I just kind of just been venting and just talking about what's been going on for the past couple months. I'm kind of just using this thing as like a journal, as well, too, is in a weird way a diary to try to record on me rebuilding my life. Because at this point now, my life has fully been completely destroyed. I've lost my loved ones. I've lost my job. I've lost my apartment. I've lost everything. And you know what? I still gotta keep it thugging. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I've lost my health as well too, man. Damn, man. But you know, it's all good though. But yeah, so basically what happens is Tuesday or Monday, they call me. They're like, yeah, we want him over here. We gotta get the equipment. So the blah blah blah, all this other stuff. All right, cool. I go to the hospital. I tell them this, and then they're like, yeah, we're aware, but regardless or not, he's being discharged tomorrow because we're not going to wait for them until Thursday. We're going to send them to a place over here locally in our city that's going to take him by tomorrow. Then I'm like, what the fuck is the point of all this stuff? They're like, he's being discharged. There's nothing I can say or do, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, and then I straight up told her to her face, I'm like, I get it. I understand. You know what? Thank you for all the help you provided. And at the end of the day, I understand that y'all are nothing but a business. Y'all care for the patients. Y'all have people that care genuinely, because there's a lot of nice nurses that were taking care of my pops that I got to talk to and see. It's like, but at the end of the day, healthcare is nothing but a business, man. And it's fucking pathetic. It's sad. And yeah, man. So basically after that, they sent him off to another facility. And now today I was talking with them, and they're gonna have him transferred over here. And the facility was actually called me, and they're like, hey, are you upset with us? I'm like, nah, I ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Y'all good people. Like the facility that he's at right now, I'm like, y'all good people. I ain't even mad at the care, nothing like that. It had nothing to do with the care. Y'all are good people. Y'all take care of patients, all this whatnot. But I just want my dad closer, so this way I can visit him every day. Like literally, I couldn't walk to the fucking well, it's gonna take a while to walk there, I guess. But yeah, I couldn't walk at least to the place where he's at over here. I can't walk the 39, 40 miles all the way to another city. So it's like, yeah, I'm just really weird that way. But yeah, so my dad was scheduled to get transferred here. They got the equipment, and then some crazy thing happens, right? Apparently they say that they need the training properly, so they're bringing in, I don't know why though, for some reason they're bringing in extra nurses, and they're training them specifically for trach care. And basically they asked if I could give them about 2 weeks before they have him back over here. And I'm like, where the fuck is he going to? So they're sending him to another town, actually a little closer. That's a sister facility, and they having him over there. They'll take care of him there, and then while they're there, they're gonna have the nurses come over there to train with them on how to handle it, so that they can come over here to our town and take care of him. So it's a really weird situation. But at the end of the day, I'm just happy that my dad will end up back in our town. But it's just, it pisses me off because it just feels like the goalpost just keeps getting further. Goes from, oh yeah, it's from one, he'll be back in a month. He'll be back in 2 months. He'll be back in 2 more weeks now. So now it's just, I don't know. Hold on. Hello?
Thank you so much for connecting with Giant House. My name is Janice. How are you doing?
I'm a little preoccupied, ma'am. I'm doing well, but I don't have time for a conversation. What is this call in regards to? Ma'am, let me pause you right there, ma'am. You do realize you're not calling anyone that's an old person. This was my dad's phone. Oh, she got pissed off and hung up on me. Salty bitch. But yeah, so. But yeah, so, I don't know, just fucking with them makes me kind of smile and laugh. But yeah, so, basically right now, he should be here in 2 weeks. I'm just grateful. And yeah, so, I don't know, it's been driving me insane because the thing is though, for me, even though he is alive, at the same time, it feels like he died because he's not here at the house and I've not heard his voice. Oh, you okay? Okay, girl? I ain't heard his voice. Shit, man, since right before he went into surgery, man. Told my dad, hey, I'll see you on the other side. He said, okay. Fucking never came out. Life really be just crazy sometimes, man. But yeah, so, and I apologize for all the sad shit and everything, all the side B bullshit. But yeah, so he should be in a couple weeks, and then on top of that, damn, let me think what else. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so basically it's actually ironic because yesterday basically I was gonna go visit him. But for some reason, out of the fucking blue, my best friend or like one of my brothers invites me to go to church. And I'm just like, bro, you have never fucking once asked me to go to church. That is fucking weird. But okay. And then what ended up happening was, well, not really that. So basically, I was like, you know what? But I gotta go see my dad. I want to go see my dad, make sure that he's straight, because they're gonna be sending him out today. And then I won't be able to really see him. So he was like, oh, okay. And then after I was sitting there thinking for a while, I was like, you know what, man, my dad can be okay for one day. Let me, I guess, go to church. I don't know. So went to the church, and this is one that's in town and everything like that. It ain't my usual church, but it's just another one. So I went over there. I met up with basically my homeboys' families as well too, because everybody know me. So I'm like, hey, what's good? How y'all doing? You know what I mean? And then just chatting it up with everybody. And then I get inside. Everybody's really cool. Everybody's introducing themselves to me. I'm like, what's up? Nice to meet y'all. So my name's so and so. And then basically I go and just sit down. My homeboy comes in finally because he was running a little late. But basically, I'm chilling with him in the back, and then we're just like, bro. He's like, bro, this is a lot more people than it usually is. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I don't know what's going on, but it's a lot of people. And then next thing I know, people start singing songs and all that shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? He's like, dude, I don't know, but it's usually never like this. It's never like this. I don't know what's going on today, but for some reason, I guess we got a special guest today, and we also got a lot of more people today. And I was like, all right, that's cool. So then go through it. It's nice. It's chill. I feel moved. In a weird way, I feel seen. But at the same time, don't want to be seen because, you know what I mean? It just everybody flawed. So I'm just like shit. But yeah, so anyway, so after all that, I thank my boy for inviting me, gave him a hug, gave the pastor hugs and everything like that, his family hugs. All right, y'all have a good day. Took off and came back home. And I'm like, you know what, man, I'm hungry. I ain't eating all day, and it's like 9 o'clock. I'm like, I'm hungry, bro. Cause the reason I ain't eat, cause I ain't got no money and I ain't got no food. So it's like, you know what I mean. I actually know I had 3 potatoes, so it's like, I'm like, you know what, I'll make them. So only problem as well too is though we ain't got gas in the house right now because a few months back, I think it was probably around December or so, maybe December, maybe January. We had a gas leak. So I think one of our big dogs had gone under the, or we only had one big dog at the time, I guess. Our big dog had gone under the house and knocked the gas pipe loose, I guess. But basically, we started smelling gas. It was not in the backyard, not inside the house, but underneath the front steps. So it was coming from under the house based off the way the wind was coming. So, you know what I mean? You got gas leak, man. That shit deadly. So you gotta go ahead. Like, really deadly, man. About to blow up a whole neighborhood type shit. So, basically, go and call the gas company. They come. They're like, all right, cool. We'll go ahead and turn off the gas because they ended up doing like some kind of like one thing that they were. I say one thing, but it looked kind of like a metal detector, sort of. But it was like that. They were going around. They found the smell, and then they're like, yeah, so it's gas leak. We gotta go ahead and cut off the gas. So all right, cool. So they're like, you can't turn the gas back on until you get a plumber that's certified to come through. They gotta repair it. Then they gotta get a city inspection, and then we gonna come and turn it on. So basically, we ain't got the money for that, especially with everything going on now. Taking care of my dad, but basically everything done fell through all the cracks. So basically we ain't had gas in months. So honestly, it's actually it ain't really that bad because I've learned to take cold showers. So cold showers, it is what it is, bro. You ain't got no gas, you do what you got. You do what you have. Started to learn how to use different appliances and everything because our stove is actually a gas stove, so we can't even cook, nothing like that. But yeah, anyway, so yesterday, since I ain't had no gas, I was hungry because I ain't eat the day before either. So I was like, you know what, I got potatoes, and then I found a pack of I don't know, it was like chicken, like it was like ground chicken, but it was supposed to be chicken that you could put like on salads and shit like that. But man, that shit was nothing but looked like dog food. But I digress. Anyway, so I'm like, you know what, I really want to just fry these potatoes. I'll make some gravy because I found a pack of gravy too, but it required me to boil the water, and I had no way to boil water and then let it simmer, right, to keep sustained heat. So I said, fuck it, you know what, I'll just cook this shit. I'll make an open fire, cook it on the fucking grill. Then I'll get both pots, throw them bitches on there. So that's what I did. So I ended up chopping potatoes, seasoning them hoes up really nice. I was like, yo man, this shit smells good. You know, I gotta say, lemon pepper goes pretty damn good on potatoes, bro. I ain't gonna front. But yeah, so I basically seasoned on my potatoes, and then went outside, started the fire and everything. And for me, I grew up in Boy Scouts, so I love cooking over open fires and everything. So went ahead, made the fire, started heating up all the gravy at first, made the gravy, and then dumped the chicken up in that bitch, mixed that bitch up. I was like, alright, cool, that's good. And then started heating up the oil in the pan, threw the fucking potatoes up in that bitch, started frying. And then I know the neighbors from on the next side of the fence, they came outside. We're all chilling on the back steps or back porch and everything. I was talking with them and everything, and I was asking if they wanted to eat some. I was like, I ain't got much, bro, but it's some potatoes, gravy, and chicken. Y'all want some, bro? They're like, oh no, we're good. I'm like, all right, go. All right, that's cool. So I'm just, sitting there cooking over the open fire, talking to them through the fence or over the fence basically, and shit like that. So it's cool. And basically what ended up happening was I was talking with them, and then they were telling me that they can give me chicks, like baby chickens and everything. And they're like, hey, if you want to as well too, we gon' have a bunch of fucking eggs. We already got 6 chickens over here about to start laying eggs. And not to mention, my mom's got a farm, and basically she got a bunch of chickens. So we're gonna have a fuck ton of eggs. So if you want some eggs, fucking, we'll give you some eggs because we don't have too much to really eat. And I was like, shit, for real? And they're like, yeah. I was like, man, I almost started fucking crying, bro. I was like, yes, thank you. I really appreciate that. I was like, if y'all want to, do y'all want anything? They're like, nah, that's all good. Don't worry about it. I was like, nah, I gotta give y'all something for it, bro. They're like, no, don't even worry about it. And I was just like, shit, man. And I was like, you know what? And the weirdest thing is, because normally I never really fry, since I don't have fire to cook over. I usually fry the potatoes in the skillet. But for some fucking reason, I don't know why, I was like, you know what? I want to fry this on the fire. So I went outside, and then for some reason, the neighbors came outside. Not, well, it wasn't because of me, but like they came outside too, out of nowhere. They started chopping it up, and then now I might have some eggs, at least coming in, as well as some chickens. So I don't know, but yeah, so that's just crazy. I don't know. Yesterday was such a weird day. Anyway, so that's all. I'm done ranting now. That's basically everything that's been going on the past couple months. Finally got that shit off my chest. Now let's get back to these fucking games, man. Oh man. And for everybody that came in, I've literally been talking for like over an hour, so my fault. We're going to the Museum of Natural History of Dr. Hans Klampel will be there. Dr. Klamp, what's his area of research? Well, according to the papers, he's working on a new theory. Mitochondria is something, but it seems to cover the whole genetic spectrum. That's odd. To have a PhD and be working in a museum? Well, he's pretty antisocial and doesn't like to waste time outside of research. Oh, great. We're gonna have a grand time with this one. Yeah, I know where you're going with it. Just be careful this time, huh? Are you referring to the press conference? Yeah. Daniel. Wait, was it? Daniel, why do you kiss the chief's ass? You two joined the force at the same time, didn't you? Yeah, but that was years ago. Now he's my boss. But yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. American Museum of Natural History. Bet. And I was gonna say, like I said a couple streams back, that I don't mind talking about my life and letting people know about my life, but y'all don't have to know me. Like in a weird way, I say it that way. Y'all can know about me, what I do, but y'all don't have to know who I am or where I'm from or nothing like that. It's been a while since I visited the museum. Dinosaur exhibit. Love these things when I was a kid. Looks like it's closed today. Well, let's see what the security guard can do for us. Let's roll. Damn, nigga, you fast as fuck. How'd you get over there already, bro? Hey there. How you doing? Doing okay. Pretty cold day, though. How about yourself? We're with the NYPD. We're looking for Dr. Clamp, who works here. Doesn't he? He works, doesn't he? Sure does. As a matter of fact, he's up there in his room right now. Alright, bet. That's a big ass flashlight, bro. Did he do something? Nah, we just want to talk to him. That's all. Thank you. It shouldn't take long. But I got a big flashlight, bro, but that motherfucker is long, bro. This place is pretty creepy without any people. Oh man, I didn't even see what they said before or after that. He's been pretty busy for the past few weeks. Doesn't come out ever. Thanks. Oh, by the way, could you sign in? It's policy. Let us keep track of who comes in. Thanks, Aya. Gee, Daniel, you sure don't want to run down here and do it yourself? Nope, no books on the corner, on the counter. Thanks. Just my name? Yep, that should be enough. Unless you want to leave yours number 2. I mean, she kind of fine though, so I ain't really tripping. Hello? Hey, bro, why y'all playing on my phone for? Okay, they ain't even say shit. Whatever. Hey, Aya, over here. Man, all this talking, man, I need to get some. I need some water real quick, man. I've been talking so much, I forgot to really play the game. Hey, it's open. Let's check it out. Excuse me. Hello? Hey, Dr. Clemp. Dr. Clamp. The IBN 57. Or what is it called? IBN? I hear you. We're with the NYPD. We like to ask you a few questions. A DNA molecule? Professor, we're looking for clues concerning the incident which occurred. Are you accusing me? What? This again? What is this? This man. I know him, I think. What's wrong? Are you okay, Aya? Yeah. We like to ask you about the mitochondria research you've been doing. NYPD, huh? Why are you interested in my work? The suspect mentioned that the mitochondria would be set free. Now, do you? That suspect ignited people without laying a finger on them. Then it transformed into some kind of creature and ran off. Since she mentioned mitochondria, we were hoping you could supply us with some info. Ha ha ha. You two have absolutely no idea what the true mitochondria is like. Do you? The mitochondria possesses its own unique genetic code. Its own... Are you sure? Are you saying it's a separate organism? So interestingly enough, that's basically how all of our cells became, or like how a single cell organism became a multi-cell organism, or like a single cell organism, basically because it started to work in symbiosis with different parts, and then the mitochondria kind of just not formed in it, but became a part of it. Precisely something like a parasite or something, huh? Parasite, that's an interesting way of describing this most fascinating creature. We cannot live without the mitochondria. Do you understand? Mitochondria creates energy for us. Without it, we're nothing. We are here because the mitochondria allows us to be here. Our brain, for example. The brain functions due to the interactions between axons and dendrites. This interaction is possible due to the energy of the mitochondria provides. Do you know the mitochondria is capable of discharging 200,000 volts of electricity? This is not pertaining to electrical discharge, but also applies to heat energy as well too. Heat. Then the combustion from last night were for a human to melt 1600 degrees of heat must be generated. There are several hundred mitochondria present within a single cell. I thought each cell only contained one single mitochondria, and that there's multiple mitochondria in the body. Maybe I'm wrong. If all the mitochondria in the body began functioning at the same time, a tremendous amount of energy would be generated and released. Melting a human into a puddle of fluid would be a simple task with that much energy. So are you saying that the mitochondria ignited these people? Professor, you may be right in that we need the mitochondria to live, but in the end, we're just using them for energy, right? You have no idea. The mitochondria has control over the organism's growth. Take this hand, for example. Before you were born, your hand was merely a glob of flesh. When the cells between the fingers deteriorate, that's when the first fingers form. When the cells which make up the body aren't needed anymore, it receives a signal to die. The signal is initiated by the mitochondria. When it is relayed, the genetic information in the nucleus is cut off and in essence dies. The same can be said for aging. Mitochondria mutates 10 times faster than cells. Of course, this also applies to mutant forms of mitochondria as well. When too many mutant mitochondria multiply, energy production level decreases, the level of energy production associated with the aging process. So, are you still stupid enough to say we are the higher species? But you're not saying that the mitochondria is doing all this consciously, right? When I said that the mitochondria could mutate 10 times faster than normal cells, I also meant that they could evolve at a rate of 10 times faster. Since the beginning of creation, the mitochondria has been evolving at this rate. It's no surprise that they possess a power beyond our cognition. No surprise at all. Let me tell you something. There was a scientist who tried to determine the mutation rate of the mitochondria. With this, scientists wanted to establish a connection with the human ancestry. In 1987, it was announced that the root of all humans can be traced to a single woman in Africa. The finding was announced around the world. And with this, mitochondrial theory spread like wildfire. You know what they call the root of all of it? Mitochondria Eve. Splendid name, just incredible. Eve? The suspect in yesterday's case has called herself Eve. What? Hey, you know anything? You better not be holding back on us. She called herself Eve? Sorry, but I told you what I know. I'd like to return to my studies now. I believe you know the way out. Hey, you better explain what the hell is going on here. What the hell is going on here? Daniel, forget it. Let's just go. God damn it. So do we just go back to the precinct since we already spoke to them? I'm not gonna lie about you, I actually fuck with the 3D rendering. Whoa, you hauling ass, my nigga. You flying down this fucking road. What the hell is wrong with that guy? I can't stand him. That man, I've seen him before. I can't remember where. It's Daniel. What? Okay. We'll be right there. Yeah, looks like we got a break in the case. What? We gotta get back to the station. Yeah, hang on. I'm kicking it into turbo. Bro, you were already flying in turbo, bro. That's like some Fast and the Furious type shit right there. If you ever watched the original, like the first 2 Fast and Furious, that's actually how it is when they hit the NOS. That the lights start to do like hyper, like if you ever watched like any form of light travel and science fiction stuff, that's kind of how it looks like. The light starts to elongate. New York Precinct, 17th District. What is the 17th District anyway, if anyone actually knows? It wouldn't be like Manhattan or like that, would it? Or like in downtown or something? Oh shit. Go back this way. I was gonna say as well too, thank y'all everybody for letting me vent like that, man. I need to get all that shit off my chest. The whole place is going nuts. Wonder what's happening. Wait, you over there. Hey, bro, come back here. let's go, folks. Okay, well, come on. Let's go, folks. We're starting the meeting. Okay, well, where's the meeting at, bro? Upstairs? Here? Let me do something real quick. Give me 1 second.
Tropicaloso, más sabroso. Tropicaloso,
All right, let's see here. Still need to finish with this right here. I'm over trying to mess with this setting real quick still. All right, I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Okay, she disappeared after last night's incident and concert was canceled. But people are still gathering at the stage. We must not let another massacre happen again. The concert at the Central Park Amphitheater. Central Park. What is it, Daniel? Ben and Lorraine, they're at that concert. What? Daniel, screw you, Baker. My son's in danger. Hey, I don't blame him, bruh. Daniel, Aya. Okay, let's see here. Sorry, it takes me a bit to try to maneuver from bit to bit. Okay, what's this? Watch his back. Yes, sir. Oh, you give me my permit. Bet, let's roll. I probably should actually, hold on. Wait, no, I'm gonna do. So what's the tool? Tune up weapon armor. All right, so we got him. Can I tune it up? Okay. So why can't I tool soup? Okay, I got 0 tools, no wonder. Got you. I need tools to actually modify it. You know, that reminds me of the game I was playing a couple days ago when hold on, homie Ray burnt off, so we gotta wait. Hold on, let me go find. Hey, bro, come back here, bruh. You know what? Fine, you go that way. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go downstairs and modify this. I don't think I have anything I can modify real quick. When are you gonna let me tune up the guns? I didn't ask to be assigned here to watch over the warehouse all day, you know. As long as you see guns as toys, you'll never touch them. Hey, I know I can make a stronger gun than you. Guns aren't supposed to be stronger, you numbskull. They're supposed to be safer. Fine, you geezer. Sorry, Aya. I didn't mean to make a scene. But that goes for you, too. You can never be too careful with the gun. Do you have an equipment modification permit with you? Yes, I do. Wait, what's this? Oh, shit. Which gun? Don't want to put 2 on this one, or don't want to put 2 on this one? Because that fires 5 bullets, so 3 bullets. This fires 2. I wish I could modify this one. And I don't got none on it, though. The club got a modification. So this one's been modified, I guess. So if it's blue, I'm guessing it's been modified before. Sure. Here, just wait. So now we have a modified 1911. And honestly, it's ironic because 1911s are probably my favorite forms of guns. That or a Browning high power. I love the Browning high power gun. But remember, cops own guns for protection. Don't let the guns own you. On it, boss. Turn a gun into a cannon. Yeah. Want to leave something here? Cancel. I'm straight, bro. But yeah, so I gotta say, the reason why though is because growing up, I always watched, like, cause my parents were like old, bro, like much older than they should have been when they actually had me, or that they could have had me, because I really should not be born, to tell you the truth on that matter too. But yeah, so it's like, I grew up watching all these old movies, like from like the 80s and shit like that. Oh, we about to haul ass. Let's go. Homie's on a mission to save his son and his daughter, I think. Or is that it? No, his wife is Lorraine, I think.
You know, coffee's bad for cortisol.
Yeah, but it's good for your liver.
What the hell does Melissa, no, Eve want from us? Well, it looks like she wants to gather people in one big area. Damn, that's the thing. That thing's got my boy involved. She's gonna pay for this. Let's hurry. Just hang in there, Ben. I'm coming for you. Pedal to the metal, bruh. Central Park. Ben! Daniel, stop. I got to get my boy, rookie. Whoa. Sometimes you got to look before you leap, old timer. I don't care if I burn. I'll go. Ben's my son. He's the only family I've got. Bro, I feel that. I feel that more than you can ever fucking know. I don't got a son, nothing like that. I don't got any kids, nothing like that. But still, I digress. When it comes to family, I know. Damn it, I can't do anything. Leave it to me. Well, but I'll get them out safe, I promise. Ben needs you. You won't do any good if you're dead. Alright, I'm counting on you, Aya. I know. Wait, so if he's already getting fried before he even gets there, isn't everybody else already fried then? Alright, so we gotta save homie's son. We out there. What's this? What? Yes, I'll save my progress. Also, the savings are like, look at the savings on the phone. Alright, we gotta save our boy Ben. Or not my boy, but, you know, our homeboy's boy. Alright, Central Park. Let's roll. Do not worry, people. The police are coming. What the fuck is that? What? Oh, got two snakes. Got two in him. Damn, I can move around. Woo! Nope. Ow. Moving. Ooh-wee. Bruh. I've been moving around. Hold up. Take these. Pop. Bitch. Oh, fuck. I forgot. I forgot that if target has 2 more hits. Alright. Level up. Let's go. 92. Parasite power has evolved to slow. Slows enemy at recharge. Okay. I receive medicine and ammo. You know what? I'm gonna just take it because even though I put about 9 bullets, 10 bullets in them, 6 bullets back is better than none. We gotta go. Wait, where's my health at? Do I even have anything to heal? I just realized that. Hold on, items. I got 1 medicine. I'm at 45. All right, so that will be good for now, but I'm not going to use it for now. Let's roll, Aya. You know, I've never been to Central Park, but is there a big ass building like that in Central Park? I would have thought Central Park was basically just a big ass open field or something like that. Alright, we gotta find homie. Unless this is like an amphitheater or something. Alright. I need a front. This is actually. Oh wow. Okay, hold on. Ready to use an item. Heal. Ow. No, fuck you. Fucking crows. No, y'all aren't. No, y'all are red, so y'all ain't crows. Stay down, bitch. Junk. Fuck it, I'll take it. I don't even think I can even use junk, but okay.
It was like 90% of the way there.
I'm gonna go ahead and go this way real quick though. I'm at. Wait. Oh, I didn't even realize I had that ability. Wow. So wait, I think it takes time to regenerate. Items. 64. I forgot to change my damn armor. There. I was like, hold up. I'm way weaker than I'm supposed to be. Matter of fact, you know what? No, hold on now. How many bullets I got left? I got 60. I only got 16 bullets for the M16. So I'm not even gonna bother with the M16 for now. I'm gonna save that for when I get to like an actual like, well, I guess something like that. I guess I can't change it now. Whoa. How do I? E. All right. I'm wait till he does his move. Ow. That fucked my ass up. Matter of fact, hold on. Oh. Just grazed my ass cheeks, bro. Bitch. So I know that he goes to the front. Oh, man, that was close. Bitch. Alright. Man, I'm tired of all these damn spam calls. What's good? Oh, they hung up the phone. I guess they heard me or whatever. Anyway. Ammo. Wait. Wait, what kind of ammo was that? That was not regular. Wait, was that regular ammunition? I'm just gonna ask. Do all of these guns use the same fucking... You know what? Here, I'm just gonna... Reload. Alright. Let me go here. You know, I'm gonna change weapons to... How do I don't got no tools. Change this for this. Cool. Alright, now we got MC. Bro, you still rocking with the... What? Okay, you know, I ain't gonna bother saying anything. Let's roll. I need a key. What? So I can't come in this way? Alright, so we need to find a key. Oh, great. Okay, well, good thing I switched to this. Oh, we got two of these motherfuckers now, bro. Okay, hold up. Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage on my ass. No, we don't have to heal. I love the animation for stuff like that because it's just for my... Ow! I might not actually survive this one. You know what? Nah, we got this shit. Back up. Ow! Yeah, I figured. I should have dodged it. Game over. Alright, running back. Oh, I forgot it's gonna make me load. These old school games like this don't have auto saves and stuff like that, so if you fuck up on your shit, you gotta go all the way back to the main menu, restart again. On top of games like this, I actually really wanted to get back into horror games again. I guess this technically qualifies as a horror game in a weird way, but more like horror survival, I guess. Hold on, I didn't realize that I can be using that one, bruh. Hold on, let me go ahead and go. Well, I like the hold on, armor. Change this to this Kevlar vest, and then we're gonna use this. Switch this one for M16. So this one only fires 2, that fires 3, but I need to modify tune-up weapons and armor. This one. I have 0 tools, 0 super. Alright. So I'm wondering if all of the ammo... I'm wondering if this game does not have different types of ammunition. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I don't know if it's like, bitch! Back up. Parasite, wall explosive. Ammo. Alright. That's 6 ammo. Okay, so I think that might be the case. Let me check real quick. So we got items. We got 84 up in there. Let me go to change weapon. We'll go here. No. Use item. Reload. Oh, okay, so it's all the same ammunition. Oh wait, reload. Oh yeah, so it is all the same ammunition. Got you. Okay. It's M19. Only up to 6. I got 6 and 16 in that one. All right, cool. Interesting. So it's all the same ammunition. So basically, as you upgrade your weapons, you can actually just basically. I would normally keep weapons and stuff like that, just because it's good practice to upgrade stuff, and then not just basically throw away weapons that you had before just because they're a little weaker, depending on the properties of the weapon itself. But that's actually something that I was just learning from whatchamacallit, Central Park Zoo. Wait, is it at the zoo? Anyway, but okay, so I know I need a key for that damn place now, so I'm not even gonna bother running that way. Can I go this way? Nope, I cannot. Oh, but yeah, but no, what I wanted to actually play later on today, for a lot of people who actually watch my streams, I've actually have played some. Okay, who is it? Is it the birds again? All right. Oh, holy shit, y'all close. 1 and 1. But yeah, I have played out like one of the most interesting games that I actually played that fucking genuinely freaked me out was, and it's not even the gameplay itself. The gameplay is fun, but it's just the, how do I say, the ambiance of it, I guess, which is hold on, Fatal Frame. Because it's ironic because I initially got into Fatal Frame because or just because it's fun. I initially started playing Fatal Frame when I was anyway, when I first started playing it, I was playing it was it the Maiden of Blackwater or something like that. So that was actually the very first one that I had actually played, and basically it was just because it looked really, what the fuck is that? Oh, someone got murked up in there. Yeah, I'm seeing my progress real quick. So at least this is where I'm all over here now. I gotta deal with all those other fights. And it's funny because games like these, older ones, or like nowadays, it's like they actually lower your overall score in the games if you save too much. But back then, all you could do was just fucking save, and you were getting limited saves. Eve was here. Yep, she definitely was, bro. Is there anything on him? Anything in here? SP vest, light and durable. I don't know who that is. Zuki, let's go. That's what I needed. It's one of them things, man. I realize you gotta spam that button everywhere to see if you can fucking open anything. Oh. Ooh. Okay. I'll fuck. Wait. Was that a grenade launcher or shotgun? Hold up. Let me check it real quick. Oh, it's more of a FAMAS. No, it's not actually. It's a different ammunition, I think. What is the... Hold on. Add heat effect to bullets. You know what? It's weaker, but it definitely... Oh, it's a grenade launcher. Bro. Pause. How the fuck is a grenade launcher taking M16 rounds and also 9mm or 45 ACP rounds? That makes no fucking sense. But you know what? I rock with it. We're rolling. That's cool. So we got the Zuki now. Wait, how much ammunition? What's the stock mag? Stock mag holds 5. Rate of fire is, well, it doesn't say anything. Bullets 5. Range, okay. You know what? Fuck it. We're going in. But in the meantime, let me check this real quick. It's Kevlar vest. So it has defense. Wait. Kevlar vest. Oh, special Kevlar vest. Light and very durable armor. Okay, I'll take that. Okay. Can I go this way? Oh, of course. Alright, bruh. Me and you, bruh. You get to be the first one I get to try out this grenade launcher on. Oh, that is fucking sad. Maybe if I hit him closer. Ow! Just put him in the face. So it's not really that strong per se. Ooh, that was close. Grazed my nipples on that one. Bah! Bitch. 6 ammo. You know, I can't really be salty about the weaponries or the bullets and stuff like that, because it does make it more easier to use, but at the same time it just feels off. But I'm gonna go back to the M16 for now, because M16, if I need things to, what's this? Two shots. What's my health at? But we got the Zuki now, so. So are we cutting through the zoo to get to what the fuck broke out of here? So I'm about to find out. Oh, snakes. I don't know why for some reason it makes me think of FDO. FDO, first day out, bitch, fuck the feds. Fuck it, homie went straight back to the feds too. That's some crazy shit. Active time. Medicine. Yo, I appreciate that. Much love. We need that medicine. Alright. Cool. Oh, let me actually change something real quick. I'm having to do some tweaking real quick on these things. You know, it's actually kind of ironic. One of my favorite songs actually is actually called Parasite Eve. If you ever listen to, what is it, Bring Me the Horizon, I think? Or no, it's not Bring Me the Horizon. Is it? I cannot remember right now. But it's one of those. But yeah, anyway. Let's see, let me check this real quick. I'm trying to run multi different things at once here. Alright, let's roll. Wait, can I go through here? Okay. That's a dead end. Gotta go this way, through here, go around. my health at? Next level will be 35 points. You know what? That ain't that bad. Use PE. Heal. 92. Alright. I'll rock with it. What's this? Oh, there are chests. Cure poison. Defense. Increases defense power plus 1. Wait, so can I add that to an item? Wait, what is that? Let me look at that. Defense plus 1. What is it? Oh. So is it an extended or is it only for X amount of time? What's the deal with that? Cures and prevents poison. Zuki SP is just basically trash now. Ammo crate to 86. All this damn junk I don't even need now. Wait, oh, I didn't realize I had all these cases. Crates over here. Medicine 2. Okay. I don't even think I was supposed to come in here to tell you the truth. This looks like it might have just been a, what's to say? There's so many types of rainforest snakes. Some are poisonous, but most are not. So that explains where all the snakes come from. Look for the brown monkey, one of many playful rainforest friends. The giant worms of South America are very important to the rainforest ecosystem. Okay. Was I supposed to even come in here? Is there anywhere to go outside of that part? Can't go that way. Where am I supposed to go to, bro? Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna backtrack. Keep moving, we out this bitch. Alright, so we're coming out this way. So we got all the stuff from in here. It really wasn't even necessary. Can I go this way then? What's that? Oh, it's a chest. What the fuck? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna take you out first. No, that's not what I meant to shoot. Bro. Ooh, that was close. That should kill it. Let me go back around this way. Ow! Motherfucker. You know what? Alright, bitch. Tired of your shit. Now it's just you, buddy. Bop. Stay down. Junk, ammo, and junk. Oh, wow. So I can't even... Oh, wow. So I can only hold X amount of stuff. Got you. What's this? Ammo. Bet. Let me reload my weapons. Items. That's what's medicine? 290. Okay. I'll use a medicine 1. Should be straight now. I think the other one's loaded up. Kevlar vest is good. Yeah. So wait. That's what's gonna check. Items. Interesting. So I only can have a total of 17. Let me just discard all this shit. Unless the junk comes in handy somehow. I really don't see. Oh wow, I didn't realize. Okay, Zuki. Discard. Can't. Great. What does SP even mean on it? Whatever. I want to use this, but I don't know if it's gonna use. Oh, okay. I'll use it for the special one right here. There. So that made space now. Got more junk. I want to discard one. I'm gonna discard all the junk except for one. That leaves me 4 extra slots. And this normal vest versus Kevlar vest. Can we sell items? But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and just discard this one. Okay. And we got medicine. Let's see here. That's a grenade launcher. We got the club, ammo. Okay, let me move all this stuff out the way. Let me move the medicines to the top. Bro, these fucking spam calls are getting annoying. Hello? Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic. So I realized a lot of that shit just stupid as fuck. Anyway. Alright. So now we got ammunition. We straight now. Let me hit this way real quick. What's over here? Oh wow. What would we find? Oh wow. Okay. So I'm gonna knock out y'all. Knock out you first. Boom, boom. Move around. I'm gonna go over here. Move around. Damn it, Sand got me. Ah, fuck. I'm poisoned. Great. You know what? Here, let me kill you real quick. Does the poison effect stay, or does it actually wear detox? Oh, okay, well that's cool. Let me just take the ammo. Alright. You know, I feel like it's kind of stupid to be only. I mean, you know, what I mean, it's good for weapon for ammo conservation, but still, bro. Be firing only 2 shots out of an M16, kind of crazy. So let me. Okay, so the status effect wears off. 'Cause I don't see any actual anything on there. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. The fuck is that? Are all of the animals have escaped? Oh shit, someone else got fried. At least we're on the right path now. At least we know that. Can I not interact with it? Okay, you know what? Whatever. I'm just keep going this way. Oh, okay, right to cover. Oh, there is an amphitheater in here. I'm gonna do health is at 77. That's alright. What we're gonna do is reload the M16. So this way we ain't gotta worry about that shit. I got 10 rounds. Reload. Excuse me. Eve, you motherfucker, come here. The holiday season brings joy to us all. Man, that voice crack. And the Christmas will be the most special of all. Special because I will no longer be under the control of a host. As I have since the dawn of time. Humans are weak mitochondria can self-evolve. Mitochondria must now take over the nucleus. Oh shit. Bro. How y'all feeling, man? Y'all ain't looking too hot. I'm just gonna say I think homie's son is gone, bruh. I have to get backstage and stop her. Okay, well, how do you get backstage? This way? So I go, what the? You, come here. Kid. What the? Ghost? Oh. We meet again. We'll be running this fade back now. Girl, why are you pulling out the pistol? You got an M16 on you. Why? Why are you doing this? You again. But you are too late. Girl, why do your feet look like a fishtail? You will not ruin my plans as you did last night. Stop. Girl, you could have put a couple bullets in her. Believe me, I know. I know very well that law enforcement can put bullets in you, bruh.
Your car deserves more performance with every drive. Shell.
Wait, so is she running? Oh, that way. What's over here? Can't go that way. Gotta go in this way. Man, she's zooming. But yeah, so what I want to play later today is actually another. They actually just made a remake of the game, or I think they announced it. I don't know, but Crimson Butterfly. That's actually one that I've been wanting to play as well too, because I played the initial one, the first game, and got a pretty good amount, decent way into it until my entire system crashed, and then I lost my entire save file. So I was like, man, I don't know if I want to go through that again, man, because that shit scared the shit out of me. And not in a weird way as it's like, oh, it's scary. It does a really good job setting up the ambiance for the game itself. Because it's like, when you're playing in the game, it's like, the entire environment is just fucking creepy. And then on to mention you fucking fighting ghosts and everything, bro. Oh, yo motherfucker got stronger, bro. Ow. Alright. Put one in you. So I only need one. Okay, so y'all are good. Ow. You not just double striking like that, bitch. Come here. So this one still needs only just 2. The red one is 3 now. I'll take it. So I can actually increase the armor again if I want to. I don't know which way which way E went off to, bro. What's over here? I could be running in the entirely wrong direction. Better not be. What is that? Is that a mutant polar bear? Hold on, let me kill this thing real quick. What the fuck? Alright, you know what? Boom, boom, fuck your head. I don't have much really. I thought I was barely out of the. Fuck. Let me use item, medicine, use 73. Okay, go around this way. Shoot him in the ass. What? I was behind you. Oh, okay. Let me get the ammo. Alright, yeah. Let me actually heal real quick as well too. I'm gonna heal with this. 99. You know what? That's alright. Got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. SV best one. Bro, I really could have just not used that. I feel stupid now. Anyway, so we got this SV1 West. Wait, even has another thing. What is that? Increases capacity by 1. You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about that right now. I'm just gonna take. I guess really I can level up that one if I wanted to, but I'm gonna keep this one. The items right now are not the problem. What? Alright. So, let's try going this way. That looks like it's a dead end. Let's try going this way. What's over here? That's just a loop around. I'm gonna keep it stacked with you. I don't even know if I'm going in the right direction. Wait, did I just go full loop around? I think I just did. Yeah, I did. Hey, well, I guess I got an extra item, so it's all good. Oh, give me 1 second. My fucking shoulder. Okay. Damn, that hurt. I think it's just the bullet fragments just moving around in the muscle. Another one. Run it. Oh, wow. Okay. Y'all some. Alright. Take you out. Keep going this way. Damn, she's too far away. Okay, I guess. Bitch. Damn it, too far away. You fucking ran away, you bitch. God damn it, he keeps going too fucking far when I start shooting at him. Sit down. I wasted so much bullets on you, bro. And I don't even get nothing back. Alright, that's cool. I don't even know what the fucking junk even does for the damn. Alright, let's roll. We still gotta find Eve. Damn. Where we going? Oh shit. What am I fighting? Bro, you really gonna put me up against a damn polar bear and 2 snakes? That's 1 down. Ow. Ow. What the fuck? You did not just try to body slam me like that. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Alright. I'm back. Sorry. So, horrible spot to be in, but fuck it. Dumping on the snake. I'm gonna have. Damn. Ooh. Nope. Wait. Wait, let me do. Okay, get rid of this. Get that shit out. I'm gonna have to heal. there. Let me heal. I probably should actually be using other kinds of items as well too, or skills, like slow and stuff like that. 87. Let me go ahead and do this. Reload this. Only got 2 bullets left. 16. Alright. I got 6 guns in this. I got six shots in this gun. It's a robot, but yeah. Oh man. I don't like being calm like that. Move around this way. Dude. You know, matter of fact, you. Other dude. I need to make sure that I had you. Ow, motherfucker. Items. I got medicine too. Heal. Okay. Bro. So what is the pathing of I'm trying to figure out what the pathing is for this thing. Okay. Maybe like that. Alright. There we go. Heal 2. Okay. Take all that and I'm guessing I gotta go up. Bro, is there no save point right now? So I can't go this way. This way maybe? Shit. What the fuck are those? Oh, what the hell? They're tentacle plants or some shit. And poisonous plants too? Bro. Come here. E. Heal 2 only gets me 60. But that I'm poisoned right now. Go ahead. 63. It's gonna go down. Oh fuck, it's going down faster than I thought it was. Wait. Before that. There. EE. Detox. Go here. And get up a little bit. There we go. Let that regenerate for now. One, two. Catch. Close. Oh, that was nice. I'll take all the ammunition. Thank you. And, alright. So I came this way. I guess I gotta go this way. Wait, there's a save point somewhere around here, bro? No, yeah, it's not. Wait, no. Almost. Okay. Oh, found one. Nice. I didn't realize. Did I even heal? Hell no, I didn't. Dude. Ow. Heal too. Not enough to use yet, but so we'll go ahead. Cool. Okay. Save. What we gonna fight? What the fuck? How in the fuck? Alright. Okay, keep zooming. Use that heal real quick. 120, so it should be straight for now. Got one down. That was actually really good positioning right there. Got it. Two more. Wait. Oh, can you reload around with this? That 11 rounds still. Close. Ow. Bitch. Come up. Oh, what the fuck? Now you're starting to do attacks like that? Motherfucker. Should have waited.
Coffee spikes your cortisol.
Yeah, but it's good for your liver.
Pro tip, magnetic hydration.
So that will put back up over here. Wow, okay. Go back down. Bitch. Go heal real quick. Should be 66 now. Ow. What the fuck? Ooh, that would have been very bad if he actually hit me with that shit. Double up. Let's go. Parasite powers have evolved. Barrier. Use the took more damage. Okay. All and I don't know. I feel like that was a boss fight because that was a lot more than just a regular fight, I guess. Bitch, come here. Your genes are stronger than I thought. Come, my dear, let's go for a ride. Can I just shoot her? Whoa. Flaming horse. Why? Why be on the human side? Why not? I'm a human. Why are you going with me, going with them, and not with me? What? Okay, this is a pretty fucking bad spot to be in. I'm gonna be real with you. You doing close quarter combat like that, bitch? Ow. Wait, come on. What? Wow, that was close. Fuck. That made me pucker my asshole right there, bro. I ain't gonna front. I was a little too close to comfort. Oh shit. Well, if you don't know, you're mitochondria, Will. That's why we were drawn to the opera. Damn it. Here, let me explain to it. Stop it. If we join forces, all other mitochondria in the world will. Stop. What is she doing? Damn. All right. Aya, answer me. Daddy. Nah, hey, what's up, bro? Ben, weren't you going to the concert? I came here with Mom, but she was all weird. What do you mean, Ben? I came with Mom so all three of us could be together. So, that's why you came to get me? Mom went to the stage, but she freaked out. What do you mean, Mom freaked out? I got near the stage and started to feel sick. I wanted to go home. Mom wasn't herself. Dad, she left. Everyone went too. Lorraine. Casualties were much worse this time. We cannot put the lives of citizens in jeopardy any longer. We have orders to evacuate all citizens out of Manhattan. Oh, so I was actually guessing earlier, but yeah, so it was Manhattan. Fortunately, most people are out of the city for Christmas. What do we do, sir? We will stay and assist in neutralizing Eve. Shouldn't we leave it all to this army? We're the ones that are supposed to be protecting the city. Any word from Aya? Roxy, what are you chewing, baby? That's why you stopped chewing. What's in your mouth? Did you just swallow whatever the fuck you were chewing? Hey, Peanut. What's up, boy? Nah. Here, I'll play with you in a second. I'm about to end the stream real quick. Damn it. Where could she be? Daniel, I need to help. Ow! Quit! Stop. Help evacuate the citizens. She's our only hope against this thing. I'm going to go look for her. Shouldn't we stop him, sir?
To Leo, buy one, get one.
He's
snack
lost
means
Lorraine.
Maximizing his savings
He'll-
potential. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Let's see here.
You know why they call him the Dead Lilac, right?
He'll find. He's lost Lorraine. He'll find Aya. You two help with evacuation. Daddy. I'm sorry. I have to go find Aya. Where'd she go? I don't know, but she's the only one that can fight that thing that hurt your mommy. Kath, look after the kid, will ya? I will, don't worry. Daddy? Come on, sport. You like dogs? I'll introduce you to the best police dog in town. Can I show this boy the dog? I want to pet that dog. Sure, let me open the fence. Hey, you got a visitor. This is Shiva. Hey, I think she likes you. Hey, that tickles. Hey, we're trying to get up at the city. You know that, baby. Hey, how many times do I gotta tell you? We've blocked this off. Hey, baby, you hungry? I'll give you some more food. Here you go, Peanut. Go eat. Here you go, Roxy. Sorry, I had to give my dog some dog food. Let's see. Ow. How many times I gotta tell you we've blocked this off? You won't even find a cat on the street. Deputies, man, I told you I've already contacted the police about this matter. What? I'm not getting anywhere with my English. Hey, are you Chinese? Hey, you Chinese? No, I'm Japanese. Nihonjin desuka? Oh yes, you can speak Japanese. Choto dake ne. Dare desuka? I am Kunihiko Marie, Japanese, Hey, baby, you hungry? Make sure y'all eat up, okay? Love ya. Alright, let's see here. Hey, if you can't speak the language, go back to your country. Calm down. Take it easy. Take it easy, man. It's bad for your heart. I'm getting hot. Help! About to catch fire, bro. I guess it's now or never. Spontaneous combustion. I believe that's correct. Damn, homie just got set ablaze, and he just said, "Fuck it, I'm out." Where?
This is Buick now.
Hospital.
Buick. Exceptional by design. It's all about you during the Buick SUV sales event. Get 0.9% APR and up to $2,000 allowance.
You're finally awake. Who are you? I'm Kunihiko Mae. I'm a scientist from Japan. He found you. Daniel. There's no one. Peanut, what are you doing, bro? There's no one out there but cops. It's a ghost town. Never seen anything like it. Pretty creepy if you ask me. Where's Eve? What happened to the people in Central Park? Ben was okay, but the rest of the audience, well, they just disappeared. Disappeared? You mean they weren't ignited? They all melted into some slime and became one big mass. That's something new. Nothing like that's happened in Japan. A similar incident occurred several years ago in Japan. Although it wasn't as grandiose as the scale of this one. What? Hey, give us the details. It all started when a scientist's wife was involved in a car accident. Scientists tried to culture her liver cells in order to keep her alive. The scientists... If y'all are gonna share it, that's cool. Let's get back to this. The scientists named those cells Eve. The inner cells manipulated, the liver cells manipulated, and her mitochondria eventually took over her physical body. After acquiring the scientist's sperm, Eve tried to give birth to an ultimate being. What? Ultimate being? What kind of being? She, the being who mutated from the liver cells, couldn't maintain her body for long. By the way, before the car accident occurred, the wife had been recently diagnosed, had been registered to have her organs donated. So after the accident, her kidneys were transplanted into a young girl, and Eve implanted a fertilized egg into a young girl who gave birth to the ultimate being. I was extremely interested in this, and it went to his lab so I went to his lab so that I could continue research. After hearing about this incident, I had to fly over here. What the hell is going on here? I wish I could explain more. Aya, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I thought that monster had gotten a hold of you. Thought it was too late. When I felt Eve sometimes inside of me, I felt like it was a being. You felt you're about to be ignited, correct? No, she's the only one that isn't affected. What? I don't understand. I think I may be a monster like her. What are you saying, Aya?
You know, coffee spikes your cortisol.
I don't know what
But
if
it's good for your liver.
what if I end up killing you.
Magnetic hydration.
Oh, shut up. You know that's not.
Cardio ruins muscle.
Please, Daniel, I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Please go away. Just stay away from me. Aya. Please. Yes, I understand your point. Hey, what do you think you're going? I just said, fuck it. I'm out. Even if I am a monster, I don't ever want to kill you, Daniel. Please. I can never forgive myself if I killed you. Aya, you're no monster. You're my best partner, Aya Bree, and I'll be by your side. Always, Aya. I touched Eve. That feeling. Was it Maya? Maya died in a car crash with Mom. No, it just couldn't be. Section selection day 3. Yeah, I see my progress. For right now though, I'm gonna go ahead and actually just end the stream for right now because I do want to go eat some of the potatoes I have left from yesterday. So I'm gonna grab something to eat, go take a shower and everything. Get just makes it basically feeling like myself again. Then I'll come back and actually probably stream some more. I do want to continue streaming, which would be probably Crimson Butterfly. If not that, probably it's not the horror game. But I just kind of want to play some horror games and just shoot some shit, you know. Well, I guess really in the other game you can't really shoot. You shoot with the camera, but yeah, I digress. Anyway, thank you for anybody who actually tuned into the stream. I really appreciate the love and support. Thank y'all for listening to me rant way earlier, and I apologize for that shit taking way too long. But yeah, in the meantime, hope everybody has a good day. I'll see y'all next time. Love y'all. Bye.